Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, we are going to be doing the long-awaited Kenji guide because apparently everyone wants all the assassins first because you guys know game. So Kenji, once again, one of my favorite brawlers, probably one of my best brawlers too. So I think I can give you guys a lot of really good tips with Kenji. And yeah, let's just hop straight into it. So for the gadgets, just don't get dashy dash. I mean, it's fun because you just get to dash around for 3 seconds, but it's just not good. Hosomaki healing is just like probably one of the best gadgets in the game. Just being able to heal half of the damage that you've taken over the last it's just so good. Like the heal just works so well with this kit as well. So definitely get Hosomaki healing. Same thing for the star power. This one kind of sucks. I mean, it's actually like kind of good because like it's really hard to dodge the super, and like your super is where you get most of your healing and damage from. So in theory, it's good, but this one is just it's so much better. Taking 60% damage reduction as long as you haven't taken damage for 5 seconds. So you get it at the start of every game, and you're gonna have it. It's gonna be up a lot of the time because you'll see with the way you play Kenji, it's just like making space, not taking damage for a little bit, and then going in and creating pressure. So very good. Helps with the survivability too. For the gears, why do I have all gears on Kenji? Wow. Yeah. I think shield and damage almost always. Don't think you really want speed gear Kenji. It's typically not necessary. Even on bushy maps, I would not recommend it. So yeah, always be using this. Like this build will probably like last you the whole time when you're playing Kenji. Then hypercharge, very good. Once again, not 100% necessary. Like you can always be buying like other hypers. This is not like super high on the pecking order for hypercharges to buy on your account, but it's definitely good. Like if you got it from a star drop, be happy. Like it's a good hyper. So yeah, let's hop into training cave now. So with Kenji, let's go over the basics of him first. So with your first shot, it's just a small dash in one direction. So like there's nothing too crazy, and it does a decent amount of damage. It's 1500. So yeah, it's like okay, nothing too crazy. But then as you can see, your second shot, it's like this slash that goes around you. Or of course, like not completely around you, just wherever you're aiming at. And it does 2000. Now, a cool thing with Kenji and his second attack, because the second attack, it goes like this, like a slash. It's like pretty much instantaneous. So you can see like right on the edge of his hitbox, I'm still hitting it. And you can do that a lot, and it's really good in game when you're trying to charge your supers, because you can always just hit like that very edge of it. It's really good because like I said, it's an instantaneous attack. So always abuse that. You can like go over the walls and like peek like that. You see like I hit that guy right here, and I literally just peeked from a second, like just right there. So it's really good. Of course, like your shot's just gonna keep alternating, go dash, slash, dash, slash. And like you just keep doing that to charge up your super. Now your super, as you can see, it's like an X. And make sure like when you guys are aiming against the wall, you can't like go further than this against the wall. So like I'm still aiming as far left as I can, but it stops right there because like it can't like go like super in the wall. Same thing when you're in the corner, they'll stop in the corner just like this, which can be really good because people are in the corner, they're gonna be in like this bottom part right here, so you're almost guaranteed to get a slash. So yeah, that's just a good thing to keep in mind. But yeah, as you can see, it's an X, but I'm gonna super onto him. 2 slashes for 2600. Also, you do heal based on the damage you do. So if you have like a damage bonus from like a Rough's Treat or 8-bit turret, or maybe you have reduction from a crow, then it'll affect how much you heal because you heal based on how much damage you do. So you're super doing the most damage because this does what, 1.5? That does 2k, and each of these does 2.6. So each one is going to heal you a different amount because they do different amounts of damage. Of course, the more damage you do, the more you're going to heal. So yeah, the hypercharge, of course, it'll make it so it sucks them in. Not too much, but it's enough to guarantee a double slash onto at least one person. So I'm going to pop it now. Pulls them in just a little bit. Doesn't no knock up or anything, but yeah, it was heavily nerfed from what it used to be. But yeah, like I said, it's not like amazingly like necessary. It does really help though in some scenarios. You can get like some good not the team wives are kind of hard now, but you can definitely still do it if you're good enough. But yeah, good play. Now, when you're playing against Kenji, people just don't know how to dodge Kenji super, and it low-key pisses me off. It's literally just an X. So wherever he supers, so I'm just going to super right here. As long as you go up, down, left, or right of where the thing is, you're not going to get hit. So like it's really, really easy to dodge, but I just don't see people dodging it and it hurts. So I'm just gonna go like this. It's that easy. Like I didn't hit him. So it's very easy to dodge the Kenji supers. So yeah. A tip when like trying to hit your super, you don't want like if this is the player right here, you don't want a super on them. Most of the time, the best way to use your Kenji super, especially at a higher level, you want to kind of go for your super like you're trying to miss it. So like he's right there. I'm kind of like I'm not really trying to hit him. Because you're almost never gonna get a double slash on someone with your super. You almost want a super like you're not trying to hit him. Like you see, like I'm not really trying to like actually hit him because it makes it a lot harder for them to dodge too, especially in pro play. Because like I said, it's super duper easy to why am I lagging? It's super duper easy to dodge. So you almost want to do it like you're not trying to. You see how I'm doing that? You don't even have to like take into account like the dash or like diagonal or anything like that. Like all you need to do is just try to super like you're not trying to hit them. It sounds weird, but I'll show you guys in game when I like show you some examples. But yeah, also like say you're fighting someone over here. If you're in a melee combat with Kenji, you most of the time don't want to use your super on that same person because it's really, really easy to dodge. If there's like someone like nearby or something like that, you want to like go like this and you want to go and super them instead. Like it's typically going to be way, way better than like continuing to fight the person that you're fighting at that point. So yeah, that's another good piece to know with Kenji. Another thing, I think a decent amount of people know this, but I also don't think a lot of people do. But notice, so I'm on my dash right now. So now I'm on my slash. If you slash and then super right away, you're still on your slash. So that's actually really, really useful. And I use it a lot, like in game, like in like high level games and scrims, matcherinos and stuff. Like that's definitely like a really, really good thing to do with your Kenji. You're just gonna go like that and then super right away. And boom, you have another slash. And this makes it so you can cycle your supers faster because it's kind of like hard, like say you super and you're in your dash, like it's more awkward than getting that like, instantaneous slash because like the most broken part about Kenji is this instantaneous slash. Like the fact that you're able to just like get like an instant hit just like that, it's really, really good for wall peeking. It catches people off guard because you can just barely be in the range and you're gonna get hit. Like, it doesn't matter. So yeah, that's another really good tech to do with Kenji. You get your slash back if you do that. But yeah, for the gadget, I think the last thing I'm gonna go over, it is half of the damage that you've taken only in the last 3 seconds. So like look at this. I'm gonna let him shoot me for a while, and I'll show you guys. It's not gonna heal me for how much damage I lost. It's not gonna heal me specifically by my max health. But yeah, only for the last 3 seconds. So look, it only healed me for 500 there. So you really only want to use it in engagements where it's like a short, like pretty decently sized burst of damage. And you also want to be doing it when you're relatively low health, because the lower your health is within the relative 3 seconds, the more health you're going to heal back. So like say you're playing against, I don't know, let's say a Tar. A Tar hits you with 2 full shots for around 4k damage, a little bit over, 4.5. That'd be a great time to pop your gadget right there. You're going to heal about 2,500 health, and it's going to be a pretty free kill. So we'll get onto that more in the interactions section, but I think that should be the basics of Kenji down. This is going to seem repetitive because all these videos have been assassins so far, but the same rules for the most part are going to apply. Kenji gets countered by every single tank, literally every single tank, except Buster and Ollie. Kenji hard counters Buster and Ollie, but besides that, all of these tanks do counter Kenji. Hank, it's a little bit like me personally, I'll pick Kenji into Hank because you can dodge his super or his bubble with your super, and it's just really easy to go in on him with your gadget, or not your gadget, your star power, and also your gadget, but the star power really reduces his first hit damage. So me personally, I play Kenji into Hank, and a good amount of like higher players do, but I don't recommend it for lower tiers because you kind of have to be like have a brain with Kenji. When you get better at Kenji, for sure you can be picking it into Hank, but until then, just be a little bit careful. Ash will typically beat it too, But once again, you can skill diff that, but it's a lot harder than Hank. They're not the same. It's like okay to skill diff against the Hank, but it's kind of hard to skill diff versus Nash. So yeah, but the rest of the tanks do. It used to be that Kenji's pretty good into Frank, but after his hyper buffy and just his the star power buffy, this one spun both of them, to be honest. So the heal and the damage boost is really good, and then this takes so long for the Kenji to kill you. Yes, he can dodge some shots. Yes, his super can go over the Frank super, but in this meta, personally, I do think Frank is better than the Kenji, or the Kenji is into the Frank. The Frank does kind of the Kenji. Not now, Scarlet. All right. For like fellow assassins, Stu can be pretty good into Kenji because you're just not gonna catch up with the Kenji. Edgar in this meta is just like what? Shade's pretty good with walls, of course. Mortis does beat Kenji for the most part in a team scenario. 1v1, the Kenji wins, but you're not really playing many 1v1s, but it's gonna be more like you're in a 3v3, you're in Brawl Ball, you're in Hot Zone. In that case, the Mortis will be better overall than the Kenji. So that's just a good example to show like sometimes the matchups can differ depending just on the mode and who is around you. Buzz is very good into Kenji. Fang is very good into Kenji. Melody's decent into Kenji. You're not really going to see that matchup though. Lily, I prefer Lily into Kenji for sure. Crow is good against Kenji. Yeah, most of the assassins are pretty good against Kenji. Even Gigi, because Gigi does so much damage when you're like right in front of her. So yeah, Core is probably one of the best counters in the game, Tim, because you can go mute Gadget. Now supports, Kenji, the Kenji like low-key counters every single support right now. Even against Pam, you can use your super to dodge her Scrap Sucker, and you can just keep cycling. Especially in the team scenario, you're gonna get a lot of supers. So yeah, definitely really good. Gus can actually be pretty good against Kenji because he's almost always gonna have his shield up. But once again, you just gotta be able to bait it, and you should be fine. Now for the controllers, Kenji's actually pretty good into M's because even with the pushback, you're just able to get right back in their face and like take as little damage as possible. So Kenji's actually pretty good into M's. Gale is pretty good into Kenji because of the Twister and the super. Griff is actually very, very bad. Just in general, like Griff is just horrible. So Kenji like is really good at countering Griff because it's so hard to hit his shots and stuff like that. Kenji's amazing into Bo, amazing into Jesse and Penny. Meeple can be annoying with the stun, but for the most part, if you time your Gadget right, like your Gadget wins you like most 1v1s in the game. Like your Gadget is just so good. Otis is pretty good into you, but like I said, you can like Kenji is so good because you can skill diff like 90% of the matchups like a lot. Sandy's actually pretty good into Kenji because you get free Sandy supers, but the matchup itself, you do beat the Sandy. But like, once again, team scenario, the Sandy will be better. Very good into Kenji, good into Willow. Willow's a thrower, so is Ziggy. And then good into Amber as well. Let's see. The damage dealers, for the most part, you do pretty good into the damage dealers. Carl matchups, kind of 50-50 sometimes, but like if it were me, if I'm the Kenji, I'm beating the Carl. If I'm the Carl, I'm beating the Kenji. I just skill diff it, but like it can be very weird. Typically, I think the Carl should win, but it depends. But yeah, the rest of these brawlers here, you do a good job of countering. RT is just gay, so you don't counter RT. But the Mo matchup is also a pretty weird one that you'll see happen a lot. The Kenji can run down the Mo, but once the Mo gets one drill, it's kind of hard for the Kenji to do anything after that. So it's weird. Like the beginning of the game, Kenji wins 100-0. Then it becomes like 80-20 to the Mo. So yeah. Very good into Lumi. Clancy, very good into Mina. One of Mina's best counters is Kenji. And Chester's pretty good into you. Surge is just kind of bad right now, and you can kind of like bait out his jump and his Gadget, so I would really play Surge this meta in general. And then Spike, I actually think Kenji's pretty good into Spike right now, because Spike just doesn't... Spike's still really squishy. Does a lot of damage, but he's still squishy, so yeah. Every single marksman here, Kenji counters, maybe except Bell, because Bell is just really good into those aggro's, because Bell can just go on a grounded star power. But yeah, and then he counters all the artillery because he's an assassin. But yeah, he is definitely like very easy to skill diff matchups with. Cause like if you're popping off with him, then you're popping off with him. All right, now as for the maps and modes, it's literally everything but Knockout. Like Knockout Kenji when he first released was kind of broken, but now he's just you'll never ever see him in knockout. I don't even think there's a niche scenario to play him. But yeah, let's start with the gem grab maps. Hard Rock Mine, very good map for him. He does get out because Frank is just so good. I do think Frank is better into Kenji in this meta. It can be kind of and like brawlers like Otis can be very good to shut him down. You can see Ash on here too, but like as a typical assassin, he's pretty good on Hard Rock Mine and Gem Grab in general because his hyper can help change the game. Just his supers in general, like that does so much damage. Death Cap Trap, also decent Kenji map. Yeah, like I don't really know what else to say. Kenji's like pretty good on like every single map. You can make him work because of his star power and his mobility. But you will see counters here, like maybe Trunk or Frank, like I said, Otis, even Tara. Like you beat Tara at the beginning, but once Tara gets one pull, it's kind of over for you unless you're able to bait it out, and then you reset the cycle. And then other map, Double Swoosh. Not as much on Double Swoosh, more Death Cap Trap and Hard Rock Mine, but Double Swoosh, I think it's too much grass that you'll see a lot of his like tank counters or like tanks that counter him on this mode or this map specifically, so I would not do Double Swoosh. But moving on to Heist. Wait, I literally forgot about Heist. Do not play Kenji in Heist. Hot Potato, yeah, just don't. I'm not even gonna go over like each map. Don't play Kenji in Heist. Now Bounty, I was going to say don't play him in Bounty, but Layer Cake is actually pretty good for Kenji because brawlers like Ollie are pretty good here, and you'll see Buster sometimes as well. And yeah, he's pretty good into those, pretty good into like a Gene, even like a Charlie. Yeah, he can just be pretty good on that map and gets a lot of good pressure. Other map, Hideout, yeah, don't play him in Hideout. You will almost never see him. He's okay into like Ollie on this map, but even then, I would not recommend it. And then, oh yeah, Shooting Star. Yeah, don't play me Shooting Star. Just don't. Brawl Ball. Here's a good mode for him. Yay. So Pinhole Punt is pretty good map for him. Pretty good. Like you'll see a lot of brawlers you can counter on here, like Ruffs, Mina, and like Amber. Like you do pretty good into all those brawlers. You'll see like some long range ones too, like Pierce. So yeah, you can be pretty good into Pierce as well. Sneaky Fields, okay. Most of the lanes in this meta can counter you. Like Otis can do pretty good into you. Like I said with the Mo matchup on here, Mo will lose the first engagement, but afterwards the Mo is gonna win like all the engagements. So he's got to be careful about that. And the other map is what, Super Beach. Pretty good. This is actually a really good map for Kenji because Mina's very prevalent on here and a lot of like other squishy brawlers. So yeah, I think of these maps, Super Beach is actually really good. Sneaky feels less so, but Super Beach and Pinhole Punt are both pretty good. Super Beach probably being the best. Hot Zone now. He's actually pretty good on Hot Zone maps because his job is making pressure because you actually have a lot of health. Like if you time your gadget right, you have at least 10k health, and then with the shield from your star power. And you're gonna keep healing as well. So Open Business, he's pretty good because you're just able to, wait, not Ring of Fire. You're just able to like go up, make space on that left or right side because brawlers like Ruffs are very popular on here. Pierce is very popular on here. Spike, you can pick it into Spike and stuff like that. You don't really see brawlers like tanks like Ollie or Buster. You see some of the other ones like Frank, but yeah, I still think this is a pretty good map for the Kenji. Dueling Beetles, less so. There's a lot of open space, and that can be kind of challenging, especially on like those left and right lanes. It's pretty easy to get wall breaks on them, so I would not advise playing Kenji. I mean, maybe into Mina, because Mina's actually really good on that map, so if you can get a good like Kenji into the Mina, plus like maybe an okay matchup, then I think it's fine. But yeah, just got to be careful when you're drafting it. And then Ring of Fire, it's actually pretty decent, once again, because Mina is prevalent on here. Ruffs is really good on here. Like, you're going to hear me say that a lot. Like, Kenji is so good into Ruffs and Mina. Like, very, very good into those. Also, every other, like, sharpshooter brawler you're going to see on this map, like Pierce. So, yeah. You probably want to be going up, like, the right side, making space, or even just play mid sometimes versus the Mina. But I would more so recommend, like, circling around left or right, mainly right. Knockout now, I'm not even going to go over Knockout because you are not playing Kenji on Knockout. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to hop into some games on ladder and show you guys how to play Kenji. Alright, we're on Super Beach. We have some decent matchups with the Rico. The Colt can take my ammo. Besides that, like, this is pretty chill. And we do good in the Mortis 1v1. But we don't have a mid, which is going to make this kind of interesting. Pop my Gadget at the right time. but he's just going to super me. I don't get the kill, not quite. That silver bullet took me very off guard. I don't know why the Colt on silver bullet, but I did pop my gadget at a very good time. I just got a little surprised by silver bullet, chat. I am one shot here from super. I was going to toss the ball up here. Ball positioning is really good. I need to go over that in a video sometime. But we're just going to go walk up here, make some space so he's not healing. I am one shot to super, so I can play pretty aggressive here. And we get a nice double slash right there. And then we're going to super one more time, and we get a nice kill. As you guys saw, like with that first super, I wasn't trying to hit them directly. I was more so trying to hit them with just one piece of it. Like, you're not going to be trying to hit, like, with all of it. You know what I mean? So we're going to go here, maybe get the kill on the Rico, which we do. And then we're one shot here to our hyper super. We're going to go for it here just to get the kill onto him, and then right back for a kill on there. So if you can give me the ball, please, that would be excellent. We're just going to walk up and place it in the net. So really good first game there. I think you guys like are starting to see like with that first Kenji super I did. Thank you for the replay. Like, you're not really trying to aim exactly for them. You're just trying to aim more so around them to make it harder for them to dodge. So let's hop into the next game. All right, good matchup versus Spike and Ems. The bull is very good into Kenji, but at the beginning, until he gets his super, I can do fine. I'm gonna get a good slash here, bait out the Ems gadget early, which is nice. Gonna pop my gadget at the last second of those 3 seconds just to make sure I get the max value. Dasher for the kill there, and I think my teammate should be fine versus just a Spike. Yeah, nice. We are one shot from super. We'll get ball positioning right there. Good spot for us. See if we can like sneak in a hit right here, which is nice. Get 2 of them, nice. And we can go up here, see if we can get some good slashes. We do get a really good gadget timing as well. Then we can dash up here and pass him the ball. And that should be a free goal. Nice, good job. We finally have a mid chat. We have a Rico. I'm gonna keep going down this left side. Don't know, Rico Mortis following me. Like, this is a bull. All right, he low-key might even just score. He doesn't. But we're going to go up here, get a nice kill. Should have gone for a slash on the bull, but all good. He wastes his hyper, so we get a nice kill there. As you guys can see, like, I'm just like going for like these slashes at like the very, very edge of my attacks. Like, it's very hard for them to like dodge and stuff like that. We're going to hyper super right down here because we'll get a double hit. And nice, we hit him right around the wall. And boom. Wait, whoops. I thought I was on my dash. I'm low-key trolling. But yeah, another good game right there. Let's see if we can show you one more. All the maps kind of stink right now, so I'm just going to have to keep playing Brawl Ball. But these are 3 good matchups for me for the most part. We actually have an Otis mid. That's awesome. Like, this guy's playing a mid. But yeah, this guy's going to have a hard time beating me. He's on that gadget. Interesting. Wait, I low-key thought I was going to get my super, but we do still get it. I think we get huge value. I think we chain it again. We get a nice hit. They're both 1, but I'm also pretty low. Got to be a little bit careful here. Because that Glober damage can stack up very, very fast. But, yeah, I mean, see if we can, like, sneak in a slash here. That'd be really huge. Oh, my gadget did not go off. Chat, my ping is usually so much better. What is happening? I'm low-key, like, trolling because my ping is already super low. Like, what more do I want, chat? What more do I want? Yeah, I low-key should have gotten that. Don't need to pop my gadget here, like, quite yet. Like, I'm chilling. Bro. My mom low-key called me, like, in the middle of that right there, but just know I died because of that. And 10% battery. All right, so get my hyper super. Should be huge value. We're going to pop it one more time. And yeah, should just be a free goal if we pass it up. I'm going to go for the kill here. Pop my gadget now. Somehow don't score, which is like blowing my mind. But yeah, we just need a super here for the most part. Should get at least 1 slash, which is huge. Super down there. Oh my god, I somehow missed the top slash. That sucks, but yeah, don't know how he didn't score there. My team is actually trolling, like, so badly. And yeah, I was gonna walk up. Please get the ball out would be nice. I think I'm dead here. Yes. Don't know what the Otis is, like, muting. Like, I think we're chilling, though, for the most part. It's a really good place they're putting the ball, like, for them. Bad for us. I'm just gonna get it out. But I need to kit this guy before he uses hyper super. Nice. I'm about to have another hyper here. Pass the ball up there. It should just be a goal. Yeah, nice. Don't get to use all our hypers, but yeah, we did very good at the beginning engagements. And look, he got trolled. My mom called me. And 10% battery. But let's do one more game before we end. Always just the same thing of brawlers. We have a Grom for some reason. Ew. Why is there a Grom? Look, he hit 2 shots on the Mortis. That should never happen. Our Mortis goes down to the Rico. Yeah, like, we're not, like, trying to do anything crazy. Just be a little bit patient for now. Dodging shots and stuff like that. He just goes in. Don't really know why, but we will get the kill onto him. Gadget at the perfect time. Gotta be careful for a goal here. We can dash. Oh, 60 health. I thought my ping would be really... Okay, I need to stop aiming the ping. And then my fingers are just, like, slippery. I do have my super now, so we can definitely, like, go up and try to do something. Gonna go up here. Should get nothing. Okay, I'm trolling. Get 1 slash there. It's low-key just a Grom defending, so gotta be careful. We do hit him right around the wall. Like, you guys can see, like, they're literally at, like, the very edge of the range. But since the damage happens in an instant, like, it's just so good. I'm going to super up just like that. Try and catch him with one of them. And we do get a nice little cheeky wall peek. And then he pops his hyper for nothing. I'll pop my gadget now just before the duration runs out. Just for a good heal. I'm close to my hyper now. I'm going to just pop it onto this Rico. I low-key thought I would get a double, but that is unfortunate. I don't think I die yet. Should be a goal as well. Okay, nice. We just get a good sneak onto him. And pop my gadget now. And then get a really nice goal. Double use. Like I said, chat, like, don't be scared to use your super to score goals. Like, goals is how you win in Brawl Ball. But yeah. He's just going to go straight for the Grom, which makes sense. Like, now he's actually being smart. Going to need my gadget for sure. I just ate his whole gadget. Damn. But yeah, we're chilling. We have Hyper Mortis. Don't know how we are winning with a Grom. And they have a Mortis on their team, but I guess, bro. Not going to feed this guy's hyper. Okay, nice. My team just feeds his hyper. Just going to hyper auto-aim my super here. But I don't think that's enough. I mean, he low-key kills the Mortis, but I might have another hypercharge soon. Yeah, decently close. Just gotta be careful here. Okay, wait, why am I not dodging curveball? Alright, the Mortis just somehow died with hypercharge. That is a sad sight indeed. We'll cover the right side of the goal. Nice. I'm just going to super up for the invincibility. Good kill onto him. And we're going to go make space versus this Rico. Pop my gadget. Maybe this Grom gets a sneaky kill. He low-key did. Ooh, is that a goal? Nice. Okay, good job. We should just not win that game. But you guys can see the power of Kenji just being able to, like, sneak in those kills when no one's expecting it, and just like those slashes. So yeah, let me guys know. I mean, the next video will probably be with Shade. I'm gonna get one of my good friends, probably the best Shade in all of NA, which is Ramen, not Kirito or God Noob, whatever y'all want to say. But yeah, we're gonna get him to help you guys with double and triple Shade gadgets and stuff like that. But after that, let me guys know in the comments whatever you guys want me to do. The most liked comment, I will end up doing that video after Shade. So please let me know, and I will see you guys later. Peace.